invincible, but I still fight doubt. And the only person that's gonna stop me is me. But once I overcame that fight, can't nothing stop me. I can't die. I'm immortal.
Rejected, neglected, I feel disrespected. They told me go left, I didn't learn the right lessons. Been hard on my grizzle, my hustle got deadly. Y'all rap about shit I done murdered already. Ain't changing my image, focused on my vision. Hard-headed, don't listen, fake love, I ain't with it. This path I'm committed, slip up but ain't tripping. My mind always spinning, ain't talking about vision. Just run me, my digits go broke, I ain't limping. It ain't come to me, so I had to go get it. I came from a city with niggas, it's vicious. The love be fictitious, see hate from a distance. It made me a fighter, got pushed to my limits. I took a few L's and then got so discouraged. With God as my witness, from whence I was forged. No golden gate bridge, but I came back a warrior. I came back immortal, invincible even. My faith is much higher than what you believe in. They wanted me gone on my soul, I ain't leaving. Spoke life into every verse you receiving. My music lives on when my bones turn to dust. There's power in words, so bitch you should hush. My mind overflowing in lyrical floods. Fuck building an art, you gon' need you a sub. I rose through the pavement, I stand on my morals. Been stabbed in the heart, now my scars are enormous. I took all your stones and created a fortress. Been fighting off demons that constantly torment my mind, and my thoughts are a little abnormal. Been crossing out squares that won't fit in my circle. Can't kill what I said, and this verse is eternal. With God on my side, I can't die, I'm immortal. Creation, destruction, the cosmos erupted. My mind kicked off track of the train I'm conducting. Came out of the dungeon, stepped into corruption. Don't know who to trust, how the fuck I'ma function. It's dead.
Yes, yeah, man. About to talk big shit. September 2nd, 2024. I have been off my rocker as far as my time frame goes. I'm on YouTube and I need you to shut the fuck up. I've been off my time frame as of lately, but as you can see, I have help. But September 2nd, 2024, a day you've never been in before, a day you'll never be in again. So let's go ahead and do all we can to do something for self that's going to be truly beneficial and make the day count. Man, I I've been calling everybody. Tomorrow is my nephew's birthday, Zion. Uncle loves you, bro. But I was way off texting your mom about 2 days ago. Like, yo, I missed his birthday. And she's like, bro, you tripping. Right? I did the same thing to my sister. I texted her like, yo, I can't believe I missed your birthday. She's like, yeah, you got 2 more days, bro. So everybody, look, the only thing I missed was doing this yesterday. My whole time frame has been well off and out of whack. Man, so we're going to get back to discussion, continuing. Too good to be true or self-sabotage. Pretty much I made my stance known, but it's also good to hear other people's takes of where it is. I have the peanut gallery headed by Biggie Morpheus over TikTok, and I got a few people here. The Awesome One, all platforms if you want to connect, and I have my Ski Star here with me today, coming from across the pond and just being everywhere and anywhere all at one time. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to have discussions on all that is and let these people over here chime in as well. So the phrase, too good to be true. We know it's a real thing, but to what aspect is too good to be true real for y'all over here on TikTok? That's not all speak at once now, damn it.
Can I get that link? Wait, what?
Hold on. Too good to be true. We know it's a real thing, but to what aspect is too good to be true a real thing for you?
Oh, well, you know, I'm the magic man, brother.
What the fuck does that mean?
That means, you know, like some things can be too good to be true, but you know it's possible. Some of us can make that magic happen, you know.
All right. Okay, so let me help you out. In the aspect of too good to be true, which means that there's a presentation of something that has yet to arrive, right? Therefore, it's too good to be true. There's no representation of the presentation. Too good to be true. And then you have people who have been in certain situations for extended periods of time, like a marriage that somebody is there, they're present, they're caring, they're loyal, they're honest, they're upright, they're working, they're providing, they're doing all these things. And then somebody says, you know what, this is just too good to be true all of a sudden. And then they bail out. They worked for all of that to then bail out after receiving benefit after benefit after benefit to benefit. Right? Not perfect, but it's real. So again, at what point is too good to be true not a thing or a thing for you?
I don't know, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, goddamn. Next, all right.
I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. When you saying too good to be true, to me, that's just a person that is skeptical of a great opportunity that has arisen. I mean, people say what I tell them is too good to be true, but it's not.
Because you're actually living it. There we go.
Exactly.
Prime example, right? This is what we're talking about, that particular thing. So with that being said, is it too good to be true or self-sabotage?
Well, if you're not going to go by it and you're going to say that it's too good to be true to ignore it, then to me, that's self-sabotage.
Oh, shit. God damn it. All right, y'all.
Are you having a serious topic right now? See, this is
when it
messed up.
stops being good, that's when yeah.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, sometimes you just got to drink the Kool-Aid and go for the ride, though, you know?
There's that, too. But even when you drink the Kool-Aid and the benefits actually do work out, how is it too good to be true if it's everything that is advertised? If it's everything that is advertised, or at least,
I don't know, it sounds like a complicated riddle to me.
is it? All right. Y'all forgive me, I done spilled my damn tea. So I'm over here doing all this unnecessary movement.
I wasn't Long Island iced tea, was it?
Sister, unmute yourself and give me your thoughts. Why I let people on TikTok do TikTok stuff.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
So, too good to be true or self-sabotage? For me, everybody's coming from history. Everybody's coming from their past experiences. And sometimes what we see as normal is actually unhealthy. Right? So, for instance, now there's some people in the northern part of Nigeria that believe that until a man becomes physically abusive towards them, he does not love them. They think that just because he has laid hands on them, now he has shown that he really loves them so much that he cannot control his hands, that he must lay them on this lady just to prove that he loves her. Right?
Right.
Now, such a lady meets a guy who is of the opinion or the mindset that hitting another woman is completely illegal. It will a curse will be laid on your head. You know, all sorts of things can be attached to hitting a woman, right?
Right.
When she meets this guy, they're not going to particularly talk about it and say, "Oh, what do you think about a man being physically violent?" Because in her mind, this is norm. So
Hmm.
it's nothing for her to discuss. It's nothing. It's not going to be an issue because people project to you who they are.
Right.
So she's projecting that, okay, she knows that if there's an argument, if there's a misunderstanding, he's definitely going to lay hands on her because he loves her. So whenever he starts to become aggressive and he starts to become physically violent towards her, that is what she perceives as love. For as long as he's unable to do that, she will think to herself that this man does not love her. So this is where the self-sabotage will come through. To her, it's not really it's too good to be true. It's more or less that what do I know as norm, and what does this other person understand as norm to give to me? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So yes, that too good to be true thing will also come through and thinking to yourself, oh wait, like why is it hitting me? He's trying to act like he's a good person when he knows that he can actually hit me. But there's nothing like that for that person.
Hmm.
She has projected herself, her experiences on another person without actually listening or trying to understand where the other person is coming from. So self-sabotage is inevitable. That's what I
You say it's inevitable in those situations?
yes, it's inevitable. Because as long as they come to self-awareness where they think, okay, something is wrong, like okay, it's not quite healthy for someone to do such and such and such and such to it's not healthy for me to think that it's okay for someone to physically hurt. Until they come to that self awareness, they will continue to sabotage themselves everywhere they go, basically.
Right.
Whoever they with.
Okay. So I see all this movement I just got through doing. I just spilled my damn tea. I had uh knocked over some stuff. Uh my fellow brother from Texas who now lives in fucking Oklahoma just came in here all wrong, but it's okay. We'll get him together. Um yeah, my biggest thing is that there is too good to be true. There just is, right? And even when my friend Sham brought it to the fact, she was like, you know what, D? They are right. It's just too good to be true for them. I'm like,
Okay.
So even under
What
that
part of Texas you from?
even under that pretense is it's still a form of self-sabotage. Because if you're not going to be welcoming to good treatment that you said you wanted, that you've made it known to the atmosphere that God send me a good man, send me a good woman. Oh
That's
God.
the thing. That's the thing. Okay. I preach this on my platform where I say that you're looking for a good partner, you're looking for a perfect partner, you have to be a good partner. You have to be a perfect partner so that you can experience what it is to be that person that you're looking for. Because the moment you don't experience it and that person finally comes, because you have no clue about it will slap you smack in the middle of the face and you still will not recognize it. And then you say, oh, there are no good people. Are you a good person? What are the qualities of a good person that you're looking for in another person before you go find it? And if you don't know it, you will never find it. You will keep thinking that there's always someone better out there. What about you? Are you good for you? Are you good for the next person? Are you healthy enough? Are you trustworthy? Are you honest enough? Can you trust? Can anyone trust you? Can you trust yourself? Do you know who you are? Do you know what you want? Then you can now look for someone else that aligns with it. But you cannot give what you don't have. And when they give you something that you don't have, sometimes abuse is inevitable because you do not know the value of what you have. You think that what you have is just, one of those things. There's this analogy that I use. If I bring a remote to your house, Pete, and this remote literally brings the TV or my whole bedroom downstairs with a button, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the remote is really long, right? And I bring the remote to your house and I don't tell you anything about the remote. There's a possibility that you use the remote to reach for something upstairs, like try to use it to hit something away. You could use it to do absolutely anything. Not because you're a bad person or you're a mean person, but you do not know the value of what is in your hand, and that's because I did not tell you. That information must come across to you. And how do you get the information? Well, through experience, through being curious, or having that remote on your own. Then you will take better care of it. But for as long as you have no idea about that remote, abuse is inevitable.
So, for all parties here, we have people on TikTok and across the aisles and all kinds of ways now. For everybody here, I've heard some shit I never thought I'd hear before. Never thought I'd hear before. But I'm not surprised, particularly in today's age, that this shit was said. Good treatment, ladies and gentlemen, can fall under abuse. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, are they manipulating you into believing that there's something that they're not? Or are they covering up something? What?
Good treatment is a form of abuse. Yeah. Is that what you said?
That's what she said.
Good treatment. Hey, that person's damn right. Good treatment is a form of abuse.
No, wait a minute, because she's being spoiled? It's like, what?
We don't know.
Like,
I tried to get clarification as into how so, right? Because everybody has a voice, so let's hear them out. I don't buy into that shit at all.
I do.
That's your problem.
Everybody don't need to have a voice.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing was this. She doubled down. She says that yes, good treatment is a form of abuse, and I could, the student in me won't subside, so I want to learn. I could partially understand from my own understanding how it can be, but it comes more so under the form of deceit. And if deception is not a part of the good treatment, then what else is there for the label of good treatment to be abuse? And she was like, it just is, because somebody's always being kind to you. They definitely up to something. And I'm like, but what I asked you, was it manipulation? You said no. So it could be the fact that, shout out to Middle Road, Neville C. Barber. He said that people will rationalize the things that they want to. And he's absolutely right. And at this point, I come to a conclusion, and I could be far, far wrong, but I can stand on it to here in the day. My conclusion is that you've gotten fair treatment from somebody and you didn't know how to handle it. So you fucked off that situation. And now to thinking that the next person was going to do that, or the person after that was going to do that, or the person after that was going to do that. So now it's, oh, if you treat me well, you definitely up to something.
She's carrying old baggage with her from another relationship.
Possibly.
Somebody that did her right and she felt crazy in love with him, and then they dropped her.
No, they didn't. She did. That was never the thing. It's just my assumption. I'm just basically, speculating at this point.
Right.
So again, it's just good treatment can be abuse. That phrase alone by itself it's odd, but I know ways that I could see how it could be.
Yeah,
I can see ways, right? There are just ways, right?
I can see. I mean, if somebody's treating me right, greatness begets greatness.
Right. We got that. Like, we got that part, right? That's the part that's understood. But just to be fair for discussion, there are ways that fair treatment can be abuse, and it has to be tied to deceit. It just has to be tied to deceit. For example, somebody's married, right? Regardless of the gender,
right?
They're married, but all they do is every time they come home, they shower their spouse or their loved one with gifts, right? Because you're trying to blind them from seeing something that you're doing. Now that
you don't want them to see.
I can see that, right? But even then, it's not fair treatment. That's just a cover up. That's deceit. So I was trying to get to the bottom of where this person was coming from, and ultimately, like you said, Flower, damage. Because the only thing that comes to mind is even like when I stitched the video of the woman. I'm gonna play it here today. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I tried to hear her out, but y'all better stop sending me shit because I ain't finna make nothing up. I'm not finna put on no fake tears or a fake face. Stop sending me shit if y'all don't want me to respond. I'm gonna respond because I'm gonna be me. But I'm listening and I'm hearing her out. She's in the car crying, and I'm like, but even according to your own reasoning, it doesn't align. So I'm gonna pull that up, and y'all gonna get to see it as well.
She might be peeping game too hard.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Because I'm taking it back to what you said earlier. She might be getting ready to mess up a good thing. She just don't know how to take what he's doing or she's doing.
Just have to call a spade a spade.
Somebody's treating her fairly and treating her right the way she should be treated. And she fixing to mess it all up thinking it's something else. That's the one I'm going back to.
Oh, Bell Benny, we got to get that straight. You got to get your minds and everything in check. We'll have a talk about that here shortly. All right, so let me pull this up real quickly. I got it queued up. It's crazy. It's.
Didn't you say you're from Texas?
Yes.
McKinney?
Sure, we can go there.
It's not from McKinney. Stop that line.
The court notified me that my final divorce has been approved by the judge.
I'm from Sherman.
Hey!
I know that it sucks being alone. I come home and I'm alone. I go everywhere alone. I don't hardly talk to him anymore. I don't blame him. I filed for the divorce. So I'm sure people are wondering, well, you filed. Why are you so upset? Why are you crying? Just because you make a decision that you think is going to end up making things better doesn't mean that you have to give up the fact that you love that person or that you did it because you were trying or whatever. I've never met anybody like him, and I've never loved anybody like him either, but I don't want a divorce. I still am very much in love with my husband. The court notified me that my final decree of divorce has been approved by the judge. I know that it sucks being alone. I come home and I'm alone. I go everywhere alone. I don't hardly talk to him anymore. I don't blame him. I filed for the divorce. So I'm sure people are wondering, well, you filed. Why are you so upset? Why are you crying? Just because you make a decision that you think is going to end up making things better doesn't mean that you have to give up the fact that you love that person or that you did it because you were trying or whatever. I've never met anybody like him, and I've never loved anybody like him either, but I don't want a divorce. I still am very much in love with my husband.
Let's not all speak at once. Let's not all speak at once, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. You go through the action. You follow through. You see it to the end. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. No. That's not what I want. Right? Last week, I talked about people who have...
So she just thought that the man she's crazy in love with, the best thing for their marriage is to get a divorce.
Who knew what that crazy would start? So...
That's insane.
Last week, I talked about the people who have gotten themselves into position career-wise. It's no different from them either. That's why I have y'all here giving y'all take, because clearly, like I said, there are too good to be true situations, but they never manifest. But then there's situations that do nothing but produce, progress, and produce. And then you have full-on idiots who have reaped those benefits. It's too good to be true. I want a divorce. I can't keep this job no more. It's too good to be true. But they will go and you will find them sons of bitches saying, I'm going to ride this shit till the wheels fall off.
West Side Rolling.
These people come from Morpheus Plantation. They paint themselves blue and they live in trees. Don't speak so clearly now, Morpheus. But yeah, that's the shit. That's the trend of it all. Venom, you should have your ass on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, Twitter. Not fucking Twitter. YouTube. This is what they're doing. They're following a trend. They're getting in this trend of let me go be horribly messed up when I don't have a reason to be horribly messed up. Far too many times we got people chasing a feeling.
That just sounds like a bunch of craziness to me right there. I don't know why. She didn't give no reason why she filed for the divorce.
Rather, she didn't have a reason. So what reason was she going to give?
Right. I mean, but she's still very much in love with him. So why?
No, she's not. The fact is that man got him a whole new woman, and that woman's getting all that good, fair treatment. And he ain't talking to her ass. That's what that is. That's what that is. You self-sabotage.
Yeah.
What do you want at that point? What do you want? Rather it's career, rather it's relationship, rather it's community. What do you want when you work your ass off to get it and you get that very thing? You get the rewards from it. What do you want after that?
That part. It's like they're looking for something more and don't know what they're looking for.
They ain't looking for shit.
They can't be. I don't know. She just confused the hell out of me. It took my whole buzz away.
Maybe there's a lack of communication.
Could be.
From themselves to themselves? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. There are a lot more people talking to themselves now.
Absolutely.
And it don't make no
there's a lack of
sense.
communication. When they're not communicating outwardly toward people or to the situation at hand. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, talking to yourself is very unhealthy.
No, it's not.
Because all those crazy thoughts going through your mind, you're speaking them out loud.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's been a myth that's been busted. Now, don't tell me to shut up now, beautiful Ann Baney. You already know. You put your foot in the goddamn mud. You got to stick your way through it now. You was in here when we had that live about communication. Who were the failures of that day, beautiful Albania? Yeah, you know you started the fire. Who were the failures of communication that day? Where is Shan at? What up, Malaysia? So, again, I don't understand what the end goal is after you destroy something you worked for. I don't get it. So clearly, it's not that it's not too good to be true. Again, you self-sabotaged, and you have to live up to it. And my brother was holding up. Oh, you can't remember now? Okay. We're going to call you YSL Woody. So, we're going to speak about the fact that you build everything from the ground up. Get it exactly how you pictured it, drew it in your mind, and then you go damage it. So at that point, you blow it all away. I'll get you real quick. You blow it all away. What up, Baba? You blow it all away. You blow it all away. Senseless. Because sometimes there's a reason for everything. There is a legit reason for almost everything. But nobody seems to ever have that reason as into why you should damage a working situation. Nobody. Imagine the U.S. having a great relationship with several African countries, and it's benefiting both parties. Countries are thriving. Economics is great. Education is thriving. Morale is at a nice settled level. crime rate is down low. And all of a sudden, one of these countries decided to go stupid because it was too good to be true. Now, from that I share, y'all have all grabbed some type of feeling. What up, Fuji? Y'all have all grabbed some type of feeling as into, well, why the fuck would they do that? Because this type of shit happens every day. Every day. Ladies and gentlemen, every day somebody has an asinine experience outside of their body. They deny all the results, all the positive things, all the proclivity things to go stupid. Every day. Every day. They have no thought process beyond the moment. And then when all the results come in, well, what happens at that point? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I mean. Oh, bullshit. That's exactly what you wanted. That's exactly what you wanted.
Yeah.
You worked to fuck off a good thing. What is everybody else supposed to do? Be present for your bullshit? A good thing. Not a trial, not a tribulation. A good thing. Not perfection either. It's balanced. So all y'all that's in college right now, working your asses off to get that degree, and you land that job, be of great representation to self. For all you that are out here praying, fasting, and doing all this spiritual work, appreciate you, Leather. Be of good representation to self. Do you understand what takes place when you get these jobs and you do well and then you just fuck it all up? Do you understand what happens when you get in these communities and get that support, you get that love, you get that camaraderie, you fuck it all up? Relationships, you build a family. And then you just implode. He loves 2 lives at a time. I'm actually on multiple lives. On top of that, it's just that TikTok is not something that I can simulcast from this platform. I'm on TikTok, through y'all, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. So only 3 here. But
You're on all of them at the same time.
Yes.
You're good.
I'm
did she say something in the video that we might be missing?
No.
Like something
No,
she said
no,
that we might have misunderstood what she was saying?
No. There's nothing to say. There's nothing. Nothing. She filed. She ruined her family. No, I'm not replaying that trash. She don't deserve no replay. And I'm not calling her trash. I'm calling the content trash. Because the content itself is trash. You're crying about something you did. You saw it through. If it was a mistake, it's a mistake. But you saw it through. T-Max Network, everybody. Oh, shout out to my bro. T-Max Network Discord is up. It's T-Max_network/Cigar Boss. it's up, it's running. So if you want in, message me and we'll make that happen. We'll get you in there. There's going to be some resources and there's going to be some discussions. There's going to be some other things that's going to go on. But the Discord community for T-Max Network is up and active. If you have Discord, definitely Fuji, I got you. But yeah, we're up. And also shout out to my sister AJ with the Hustlers Lounge Discord. That community is up. If you are somebody looking to share and also receive information about gigs and tech jobs and technology, so forth, that's a community for you also to join. So the Hustlers Lounge is also up and running too. Shout out to my sister AJ. Much love. So, but yeah, that's the point. That's the big point right there, ladies and gentlemen, is don't fuck up a good thing that you worked for. Don't fuck up a good thing if it's landing in your lap. Do not fuck up a good thing. And for all the soft ear people, by all means, when you receive it a good thing, be kind. Hold it gently. Cherish it. Now back to me. Oh, shout out to the bro. Appreciate that. Y'all didn't see that. So I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm so sorry, Twitch. I'm sorry, Facebook. Y'all didn't get to see what just happened. Yo, appreciate my God, man. I damn near barely caught it.
I love the way you just said that, though.
So yeah, you get this thing that you work for, man. And this is the whole thing I'm trying to get people to understand. You do not have to suffer all the fucking time to get a reward in life. There's just abundance of shit that just don't require you to go through hell and high water to make it real. People just want to treat you kind because shit, they're just kind. But y'all so accustomed to a good ass whooping. That's how I know it's real. Your eye leaking. You ain't got to go through that shit. Not necessary all the time or anytime. You don't have to go through any form of abuse of any kind to reap the rewards of life. There's obstacles already in shit. You don't need any more added drama. Life doesn't need your help. Just doesn't. I mean, speak now, forever hold y'all peace. If y'all feel differently or believe or know another route, go ahead and speak that you need your ass whooping just to receive something good out of life.
Ladies, if y'all looking for a good man, go to Texas. Go to Texas.
Don't bring your ass to Texas. We full. Take your ass elsewhere. Don't come to Texas.
But y'all keep it real. The thing I love about my Texas brothers, because you know I'm from Texas, y'all from Sherman, Grayson County. It's like they always knew how to keep it real. They're not gonna they ain't gonna beat around the bush. If they're doing something for you and there's an agenda behind it, they'll tell you there's an agenda behind it. But if they're just doing something for you because they want to make you happy or make you smile, they're just doing that because they want to make you happy and make you smile. Don't read into it. It's not there. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, don't mess up a good thing.
So beautiful. You need to go through craziness just to reap a reward of goodness. No, we didn't miss nothing. We didn't miss anything. We know. No, we didn't miss anything. She ruined her relationship. And what happened was all the goodness of that man went to another woman. Men, Stop ruining good relationships with good women. Because all the goodness with that woman is going to go to another man. People who are graduating and getting jobs, rather you get a degree, rather you get a certificate, or rather you just get in purely off nepotism. Don't ruin it. Just don't ruin it. Do you know that good women get destroyed by broken men? That's why we're talking to them too. It's what we're really focusing on is the fact of people who worked for something. We're not talking to the idiots. That there's no sense in me having a discussion with somebody that's been licking the light pole all year long. So I don't need to talk to them. We're clearly giving a reminder to those who have more sense than none, and then they go and let fear come in, right? You're gonna quote unquote fear. Or they internalize something that didn't need to be internalized because you're seeking perfection. If it's a health issue, seek help. Seek help. People do not understand. You want to be happy, do the things that made you happy. Good people need to stop being good to terrible people. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Good people who meet good people, those good people need not to sabotage because they don't think that they're worth more. They don't think that they deserve more, is what I would say to that beautiful. If a good person got with somebody and that person was horrible to him, but we're talking two good people who got together and one decided to implode. Hell, by all means, just based off that. If you've been a fucking heathen and you got away with some shit and you got you a good one, lock down. Lock down. I don't know how fast you can convert your ways over, but convert them. Flip that shit ASAP. Because the next solid person is not 20 minutes away. They're not 15 minutes away. They're just not. So, in a closing, I'd say this. Be good to yourself. Because what's happening is there's a false narrative to self that someone is coming to save us.
Somebody coming to save us.
That's a false narrative. No thing or no one is coming to save us.
My daughter's on her way over here to your room. She needs to hear this message.
And in the event of that, I'm reminded of something I heard Joyce Meyer say. In a little different way than the way Cat Williams said it. Joyce Meyer said, take 5 things that you know about you that nobody else knows about you. 5 nice things that you know about you that nobody else knows about you. Say each one of these things 100 times each. I did the math on that. That's simply 500. You say more than 500 words in the morning throughout the day. You can damn sure say 500 good things to yourself. Cat Williams clearly said, stop disrespecting your star player, bitch.
There you go. There you go.
There you have it. For all of you people who love God, know God, the Bible, oh, it's right there in your book. Therefore you think it, therefore you are. Red Fox manager told him, Red, if you think pennies, you'll get pennies. But if you think hundreds, you get hundreds. Y'all have all at some point watched The Secret and watched all these other mind documentaries and all this stuff. Get you a good mirror. Have a good friendly talk to yourself. You ain't done that in a while. I told a panel today, they come from greatness. Your mama and daddy was not a chump. Your grandparents damn sure were not chumps. Your great-grandparents were not chumps. They survived this shit called life for an extended period of time. How you think you got here? Because if they didn't make it to a certain point, you wouldn't have a damn mama. You wouldn't have a daddy. You would not exist. Think about all the shit you went through from school. All the sports that you didn't play and all the awards that you didn't gather. You know who the fuck you are? You know what the fuck you're made out of? But you'll torture yourself at the sake of what? To fit into a pity party that doesn't fit your narrative? That's not your life. It don't align with you. The synchronization is just off. Why would you do that to you? There's no benefits in that shit. You could be honest with yourself. If you didn't do something all the way that thorough that day, hey, listen, today I didn't give my best. I'm gonna be honest. I just didn't. I could have done more. I could have read a little bit more. I could have worked out a little bit more. I just didn't. I didn't do it. But you can also affirm yourself. Next time, I'm definitely gonna do all that shit and more. And you will. See, the problem is you're looking for trust in all the wrong places. You're looking for alignment in all the wrong places. You're looking for love in all the wrong places. You're looking for increase in all the wrong places. It's in housing you. It just does. I know I'm gonna make a bunch of people feel uncomfortable. You know, you got a good message, but you can say it like this. Shut up. You fucking say it how you gonna say it. I'm gonna say it how I'm gonna say it.
Quit being weak.
It's not even that they being weak. You're looking to be made comfortable. I'm not here to make you comfortable. It's not my job. It's not my life's missions either. There's no law written that says I'm here to see you comfortable. can't grow in comfortability. It's been said. Don't need to be said anymore. You know that. Like my brother Morpheus said the other day. We talked about all the problems. What's the solution? The solution is start being kind to yourself. Start recognizing all the great things that you did. Fuck what somebody else says your accomplishments are. Look at what you did. You did that shit. Nobody else. And even when you do something great and you don't get a pat on the back, still know. There's some shit that I done y'all would never believe. And I'd never tell you. Because if I got to use some of the shit that I done, I don't need you to have a clue what the fuck I'm capable of. So as you see, I'm just a pretty face. But fuck around and find out.
It's so silly. Did you see what she said in the comments?
What?
She said she has a sister and her husband goes to cookouts in different states, but never tells her exactly where he's at. She's a good woman. Yeah, she is, because my husband going to cookouts in different states and not taking me, he gonna be in trouble. He better bring me back a doggy bag or something.
I don't know. I don't know. I can understand how it's uncomfortable. I don't understand the nature of the situation, right?
Right. I mean, I don't understand why he would.
So I'm
that
gonna
anyway.
be honest with you. If I'm a member of the cartel, I'm not bringing my family around.
Oh yeah, that is true.
If I got some things going on that are a little bit more deep, I'm gonna give you my whereabouts. I'm gonna let you know some of my plays, but I'm not bringing you with me. See,
If it's a dangerous situation, I can understand that.
and it could be so. But then that has to be communicated. That has to be I get it. They may be married. I get it. But you have to look at it like this, beautiful. That's their marriage. Because when he's clapping them cheeks, you say no oohs, no ahs, no baby, give it to me. You're sleeping your own perspective. You are, and she over there. Oh, take it easy. Oh, you're doing too hard, baby. I love you. You want breakfast in the morning?
You're so crazy.
I'm just saying, that's their marriage. None of that makes you feel good. I understand that's your sister. This is where we keep getting things mixed up. One's relationship is not mine. Somebody came to my live and say, I need you to say free Palestine. And I said, no. They came up and asked why. I say, I don't know what's going on. So why am I saying free Palestine? I don't know if they care for me. I don't understand the order of these things. So I cannot just sit up here and spew something that one, I'm not correctly, directly tied to. What are we doing? You just want me to say this so you can feel good? Why don't you fucking say it? They had no rebuttal as to why they didn't say what they wanted me to say. So again, situations are their own. One person's marriage is not mine. It's just not mine. I may not like what's being done. I may not like what's being said. However, not my relationship because I don't know the ins and out of it. And again, when she getting them cheeks clapped, you are sound asleep or getting your cheeks clapped. I'm pretty sure you ain't calling her and like, girl, I just got my, I just threw my rose away. You don't understand what he did. I'm certain it's not what you're doing. And I'm pretty certain he ain't telling, man, my wife gave me the meanest hot to it last night. That's not what's happening. Hold your position in your situation. So the problem is we want to be on too many teams. This is probably why we are self-imploding, why we are self-sabotaging, because we want another situation that's not ours. Or we want to be connected to a person that we think has our best interests, and we don't know their getaway plan. Yeah, people are all over the place every day. Every day, people are all over the place. Just sit back and scroll. Particularly through that trash ass app called TikTok. Just scroll. You will see these people all over the place. And I don't blame you. You should be tired of the BS. It ain't fitting for you. That's not your thing. Throw them shits in the ocean. Let it float somewhere. You don't need to be carrying other people's problems. You have your own. You got kids.
Exactly.
You got shit you want to do. Because the moment you stumped your toe on the end of that damn coffee table in the middle of the night, hopping around and say, shit. They're not going to try to carry that for you. They are not going to carry that for you at all. The weirdest shit ever used to bother me is like when it's school and kids break an arm or a leg and motherfuckers want to sign it. Why you want to sign my broken arm? Just tell me, get well. This is what we're doing. We're signing off on broken shit. Think about that. Don't you think it's time you stop signing off on broken shit? Particularly yourselves. I can't do TikTok every day. All that is like some. I got in just to hit my artwork, and that's it. That's it. That's it. I would tell you like this. There's a beautiful woman that I have in my life that I call a wife. At any given time, she can cut out or something can happen. Then what? What situation I'm going to try to hinge myself to when I have that to deal with? I can go to the gym with y'all. We can go in together. But every bit of weight that's up on me, I got to push that shit off. Every bit of weight that's on you, you got to push that shit off. Now what? Quit taking on problems that's not yours. Because now you adding on to something that's one not for you and it's fucking you up more than the shit that actually is about you that you got to deal with directly. You know how much shit that we have to deal with even when we're not intentionally going out getting into shit? We still have shit we have to deal with. Y'all see this bar behind me? That shit requires a microfiber to wipe whatever dust comes down. If you go back and look in the past, this right here used to be open. It has whiskey glasses in. It's closed because shit. I got tired of cleaning dust off that bitch. That was my problem. That alone is one of my problems. Let alone the books I want to read. My problem. The work I want to do. My problem. The money I want to make. My problem. Where is any of that y'all's? Because I still have to do communication and spend time with my wife and clean the rest of the house. Go to work, take care of whatever needs to be taken care of so I can get back and forth, so she can get back and forth. Where does that fit any of y'all in? Again, if she leaves me, she left me, not y'all. So how does that work? Y'all not going to take on that burden? Why would you want to? What if I fell into a Great Depression? Why would you want to take that shit on? Don't do it. There's dwarfs walking around this earth. You ain't trying to be their height.
Some people like to try to be the psych doctor on here, though.
I mean,
Some people do.
fuck them people. We got our own set of shit we got to deal with. When I can connect with y'all, we connected. We gonna have fun. We gonna laugh. We gonna enjoy. But what good sense does this shit make to take on problems that are not my own? I have my own problems. Listen, just from the simplest shit I'm gonna name, I want y'all to take y'all hand and add a finger or a thumb for those that want to be properly correct about anatomy. Washing your body. Add a finger or a thumb. Washing your hair. Cleaning in between your ears. Thoroughly washing between your organs. Getting up under your underarms. Getting in between your toes. Rinsing off. Drying off completely. Well, damn. We ain't even got to getting dressed. We ain't even got to going to go eat. We ain't even brushed our goddamn teeth yet. Clipping toenails. Like, come on now. Do you not understand how much shit you actually do? Do you not understand exactly how much shit you actually do?
I don't understand it, but it's become more complicated now than it used to be.
Your situation is a little different. But again, nobody should be wanting to take on your situation.
So
that's yours. Just like you shouldn't be wanting to take on somebody else's situation.
Exactly.
Would I love to be a billionaire? Absolutely. Do I want Bill Gates' money? Nope.
Absolutely.
No, I do not. I want the amount, but I need to be my own.
Right.
I do not want to go through whatever Bill had to go through. I do not. I watched him on Congressional Hill. I watched him have to deal with idiots.
How did he get his money?
No comment.
That's crazy. Me and my husband were talking about this last night about Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates.
I mean,
all
they
these
they
rich
they,
people
they
in
got
America,
them
multi-billionaires.
they got their money from a plan, and they worked the plan and they saw it through. That's the big thing. So again, that's not the point. The fact of the matter is they're living situations that they tailored for themselves. That's literally built for them.
Right.
Right.
See, if I did have that kind of money, I'm not going to live in no big old mansion. I wouldn't be in half of it anyway. What were you living in half of it?
We can say that now. It's just like if motherfucking 8-foot man came up and slapped you. I'ma do this, I'ma do that, I'ma do this until an 8-foot man comes up and slap you. First things that you're gonna be shocked that bitch, you 8 foot for real? You really 8 foot out here? All right, now that I got that, you slap me? It's a different situation. So again, we always say what it is. And
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play bro.
I hear you. But the situation is be about the situations that you have. You know how many people don't fuck with their own family members because people haven't been about the situations that was their own, thinking that they know something. That shit stink, don't it? You know how many people got themselves into a situation because they didn't stick to the shit that they knew to do for themselves? That shit stink, don't it? Nothing is coming to save you. So be good to yourself. Honor the relationships that honor you. And then relationships that you have honored and nothing came back after, testing and trying it. Hey, throw your hands up and have no regrets. Count, I done well. I did my part. You will walk away light. You're still going to have the transition, but it ain't going to beat you down like other situations. You're going to be fucked up behind it. There's a reason why people stay fucked up behind shit, because they keep sabotaging over shit. For what? Nobody's doing that shit for you. People cheated on you. Okay, cool. People lied to you. Okay, cool. People done a whole lot of other shit. But they ain't losing no sleep. They living. And you still trying to cater to a situation somebody else going through, and you still ain't got through dealing with the shit that you actually went through. Imagine being in a room and every 2 hours a can is thrown in that room. But because you're too busy throwing cans out somebody else's room, your room is getting loaded. When you catch it the first time, you notice, you know what? I can get rid of these cans and take them, get rid of them. But you don't do that because you worry about the one can that landed in somebody else's situation. Be about your space. Be about your room. Be about your domain. Be about your situation. Be about your job. Be about your family. Be about your friends. And if these things just show that they're not about you, hey, being honorable, I've done my part. God bless. Because one day you're going to die.
Right. That part.
One day you're going to die. Then what? Do you want to reflect over all the goodness, or do you want to reflect over all the regret? Me personally, I know there's still going to be some regret. But do you really, really want to reflect on your last fleeting moments on regret? Like, God damn, just die. Is that what you want to do? So I do that. Joyce Myers said 5 words. 5 words. Those 5 words that nobody else is saying to you that you know about you. Say them 100 times each a day. And watch what happens. Cat Williams. Respect your star player, bitch. I like the tactic. If you ain't identified who your star player is, that's you. You're your star player. My bro quoted me on Facebook early this year. I clearly told the people, if you want to see the coldest superhero that ever lived, look in the mirror. You want to see the coldest superhero that ever lived, look in the mirror. I bet you won't doubt yourself too many more times after today. Listen, the day is far from over. Still a little more time. Go do something for yourself that benefits you and no one else. Go read that book. Go sit outside. Go have a cigar. Go have that laugh. Go have that smile. Go have that cry. Go get that hug.
What Joyce Myers book was that one?
It's not a Joyce Myers book. She just clearly said it publicly. She was speaking.
Oh, well, it was one of her. Oh, okay, one of her speeches. Okay, because I did read one of her books. It was A Woman After God's Own Heart. Yeah, that was a good one.
Again, even in that book, she's still telling you to find your own way. So
right, and you know, I told you a little bit about when I found my first true love. Right, I'm about 38 years old. He did something for me, kind of like what you were saying about Joyce Myers saying that. And when I woke up, I had a very bad self-esteem. I didn't know my self-worth. I didn't know what self-love was when he met me. I didn't know none of this. My parents didn't teach me that. I mean, they really didn't teach me any of the basics I really needed for life. I was just learning on my own. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I met him and he saw how low my self-esteem was, he still saw the potential in me. You know what I'm saying? He could see the potential in me where I couldn't. When I got up every morning to brush my teeth or brush my hair or whatever, he said, I want you to stand in that mirror the whole time and tell yourself you're beautiful the whole time you brushing your hair or brushing your teeth. He said, and every time you start feeling like you ain't, get back in that mirror and look at yourself and say you are again. As many times as you have to till you convince yourself. And I think that's why I fell in love with her.
And also that he clapped them cheeks. Tell the truth. In kind words, you got your cheeks. Walter. Take it easy. You won't practice.
It wasn't even about all that.
No.
It's just something about his swagger. It was his swagger, the way he dressed, the way he helped me feel better about myself.
The way them cheeks got clapped. Oh, baby. Oh, you got college tuition. I'll take care of you. Oh, Lord, yes.
Baby, there was not a lot of clapping no cheeks.
Mhm.
Not at that time in my life. There wasn't a whole lot of it.
I hear you. Yeah, I ain't saying it was a lot of it. It only takes but one good time.
You should cheat it. That's true.
It's kind of like a substance. If the product's good, you go get hooked.
I'll tell you what, I get hooked on the most though. Words of affirmation. That's my love language.
Now, at what point in time would you be receiving them words of affirmation?
When I'm with a good man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you something about. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little secret about me that a lot of people do already know about me.
Then it ain't a secret.
Well, I mean, you don't know it, so it's a secret to you right now.
No, it ain't.
You're fixing to know it. The man I'm with now is not my first true love. Okay, he wound up messing up, going back to prison. He used the prison doors as a revolving door. That was the only downfall he had. Okay, but the man I'm with now, when I met him, he was 60. He had cancer. I'm not going to say what kind, but he had cancer. And literally, he could not do anything. But that's okay. That was okay. I had no problem with that. I'm still with him 12 and a half years later. 12 and a half years later, I'm still with him. And we ain't ever done nothing at all. He's 71 now. And I refuse to leave. I'm stuck at BFE, Mississippi. Wishing I was back home in Texas. Because you know Texas never sleeps. I miss having a city life. I'm out in the country. I don't know what to do out here. I don't know what to do out here.
Same thing you do
So
in the city.
it's like my love language, he's good with my love language, the guy I'm with now. Words of affirmation. And just being there when I need him. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I can talk to, a shoulder to cry on. And I've been with him 12 and a half years and I refuse to leave. As much as I want to go back home, I still refuse to leave.
I understood. And even if you thought about it,
So
sit
yeah,
your ass
that's
down.
a big thing for me.
Yeah, even if you thought about it, sit your ass down. Yeah, so she just basically told us, Walter clapped them cheeks real good and, she can't go nowhere. So, everybody, I appreciate y'all coming by. Man, remember to love yourselves, man. It is September 2nd, 2024, man. A day you never been in again. Before a day you never be in again. So, do something for yourself, yo. Do something for yourself. It ain't criminal. It's just not. Don't self-sabotage. Understand that there are things that are too good to be true. And those things that are too good to be true don't manifest. The things that are manifesting, they are proven, they are progressing, they are trying, they are doing, and you are receiving. Those are good things. Be good with good. Be okay with okay. Be great with great. And if you just can't be okay with okay, find a way to be present for okay. You can't be good for okay, good. Be okay with good. You can't be great with great. Be good for great. But don't self-sabotage. Don't defeat self without being defeated. Life is filled with lessons and blessings. You ain't always got to be about the damage. You ain't got to be about the damage. Y'all have a good one.